Welcome back to Coach's Corner. You just heard from head coach of the Valley Tigers, Gary Swenson. Now I'm joined with 8-time state champion Tom Wilson, head coach of Dowling Catholic. Coach Wilson, started out, you have 6 wins in a row. What have you learned from this Maroon team that maybe you didn't know heading into the season?
Yeah, I think really what this group has done is become better leaders. It's a player-led team, which most coaches will tell you those are the better ones. And I really think our seniors have taken charge and taken ownership of this team. And obviously through 7 games, you grow up a little bit and you start looking at the X and O part. I think we're more familiar defensively than what we were earlier in the year, just because we've altered schemes and things like that from year to year. And then we're running the ball better, much better than we were earlier in the year as well.
Yeah. I know a name that gets a lot of the headlines is your quarterback, Jackson Smolik, but Phil, what's surprising is this 2-headed monster running back situation you have. What kind of benefits have you noticed between Rashad Davis and CJ Phillip that has really been productive?
Well, really what it does is take the pressure off of Jackson. And you know, in the first game against Southeast Polk, I think we threw the ball too much and then probably gave up on the run too soon. But, you know, the maturation of our offensive line has helped a lot. That includes our tight ends and fullbacks, and it's allowed us to run the ball and keep on schedule, which has been a real benefit to us, and we're not sitting 3rd and 10 and Jackson having to make a play.
Yeah, you talked about doesn't matter the record. They come in with a 4-3 record. But you know, Gary Swenson coaches teams and how tough they can be. They were tied at halftime against Ankeny and a field goal deficit at half against Southeast Polk. How do you remind your team to not look at that record and know, like, hey, this team could really put it on you if you're not overlooking them? Yeah,
all I had to tell our kids is we came in the game last year 4-3, and they were 6-1, and we won the ball game. So our kids know that, and we'll be looking forward to it. It'll be a great game.
Any coachable moments, like you said, you were coming into that game 4-3. The lead changes a year ago with the rivalry, the emotions, the emotional swings that can happen when a game is a little bit bigger than if you guys were playing, you know, the game you had last week. How do you control the emotions when a simple turnover could ignite the crowd at any second, more so than any other game?
Yeah, the momentum is going to be huge, and obviously we have to create opportunities for us, but I think it's just us talking to our kids that there's going to be ups and downs. But the kids that played in the game last year are going to know, and you know, hopefully they can coach up the rest of the kids of what this is going to be like. So we do have some experience. We obviously have some inexperience in this game at spots, but I think you're right. There's going to be those moments, and it'll be interesting to see what team can handle it.
What off of film do you like about the Tigers and what they bring to the table in this game?
Yeah, I think offensively up front, they're a good offensive line. I like their tight end. Quarterback is run around. Aiden Price, I've always liked him. I think he's a really good athlete. And honestly, I think he's under-recruited, to be truthful. And Zay Robinson, a young wide receiver, I think is very talented. And you look at their defense, and I think they play hard. I think they swarm to the ball. They create their share of turnovers as well, and I think they play with a high rate of speed. So it's typical Valley, to be honest with you, good fundamentally and well coached.
Yeah, and then if we were to get into the future, you get a box score, stats, what would you see on that stat line, you know, that you would know, okay, based off of this, Dowling must have won the game?
Yeah, who controlled the line of scrimmage in a run game, I think, is, and that's on both sides of the ball. And, you know, a lot of times special teams have an awful lot to do with this game as well. And so that'll be interesting to see how that goes.
All right, Coach, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck on Friday night in the big game against Valley. Well, there you have it. Dowling set for the big matchup, coming in 6-1, looking to move for a 7th win on the season. Coach Wilson feels like it could come down to special teams, and that will be truly special if we have anything close to what we had a year ago. Stick around. We'll hear from some of the players on each team. When we come back, more Coach's Corner to come.